proof positive that Back to Eden gardening will work. This was firewood, maple tree firewood. As you can see, nice and dark, and I've been screening it. It rotted over a period of about a year. And I've been screening it. Actually, it may have been 2 years, but still. It's not compressing like clay. You can't compress this. And I mean, look at that. Gorgeous. This is what I'm going to use to plant seeds in this spring. And it's got some plastic, unfortunately. Little shards of plastic, but they ain't going to hurt nothing. I'm pretty sure that's 2, 4, or 5. I don't think it'll do harm to anybody. It's very brittle. I think it may have been what I used for a greenhouse at one time, and it just got into this pile of wood somehow. But this stuff is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm excited about turning this garden area here into a Back to Eden garden. Paul Gotchi. God showed him some beautiful things. And for gardeners, I mean, this is basically decomposed firewood. It's just maple that rotted by the house where I have my wood pile, and I moved it because I got some more firewood. I put some of it out there with the chickens, and they've been digging in this for a couple of days now, having a blast. I think there were some bugs left in it. Of course, it's dark enough, the chickens have gone to bed. The ducks don't go to bed. They're like teenage girls. They're always up. But that's, you can see that dark area right there. That's where I brought that in. And they've been having a blast. There's some of the logs piled up against the fence. Worked out well. And down there, the dark spots is leftover straw bale gardening from this past summer. And it decomposed, and what didn't decompose, I tossed in here to the chickens and the ducks to let them play in it. And they had a ball with it. And they've turned that straw into dirt in about a month or two. So Paul Gotchi he's definitely got something going on. This is, if you want to grow food God's way, Paul Gotchi has got it figured out, and the Lord has revealed some things to him that I would love to pass on. Okay, this is a little better lighting. These is the results of 1 or 2 years of maple firewood rotting. Beetles got into it a little bit, so some of this is assisted by beetles chewing their way through the wood and helping it rot. But this is definitely proof positive that Back to Eden gardening has incredible merit. I think it'll work better than anything I've ever tried. And I've tried a lot of stuff, including like commercial production style tomato with black plastic on top and drip lines underneath, and staking them every 4 feet and using twine to uphold them instead of them being tied up, kind of running the string down both sides of the stakes the length of the row and pinning the tomatoes up. Anyway, that came from the Alabama Extension Service at Auburn. But this stuff here, I'm squeezing hard. I don't believe, I mean, it would take an incredible amount of force to compress that. This is going to be my growing medium for my seedlings this year. After I get going with the wood chips on top, this is what will be underneath after several years of going that route. But I'm excited. This is going to be a lot of great gardening in the future here. I mean, this, you could get this anywhere, and it's holding moisture just fine. We actually had a good rain the other day, and it's not holding too much by any means. I mean, this would probably make incredible worm medium right here if you want to be worm farmer. But I may give that a go too. This is proof positive though. I'm excited. I think God showed Paul Gotchi some great stuff, getting us back to eating gardening style, growing food God's way. This looks great, and I'm excited.